Hey, you guys, can you hear me? I'm live. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm so nervous. Hey, I'm going to speak to everybody. Hey, you guys, can I get a one in the chat if you can hear me? Hello. Oh, you guys can hear me. I was like, what's taking so long? Oh my gosh, you guys know I'm nervous. I guess it takes a long time for me to see it. All right, you guys, I'm so okay. Okay, you guys, I have a horrible echo in my. Hold on, I got to do something. I can hear myself from somewhere. I apologize. Okay. I think that's better. I think I had myself on YouTube, child. I had too much stuff open. Hey, you guys, thank you so much. Welcome into the room. Welcome to the Sassy Show. Let's get this thing started, shall we?
I want you to stand up tall and proud. I want you to speak up clear and loud, brown baby.
Hey, you guys, thank you so much again for coming to the first inaugural Sassy Show. Oh my gosh, you guys, let me get to all of these people. Thank you guys. Thank Vibrant Low, Young Ree. Girl, I've been looking for you. I'm so glad you found me too. Sunny B, one of my day ones. Hey, girl, L. Edwards, Nessa Allen, HB, my new sister, my new virtual sister. Shush, Trish, smash it, darling. Okay, let's go down. Miss Lady. Hey, Miss Lady. Team AJ, thank you so much. Thanks for being here, Christopher W. Voodoo, shout out. Sipping. We live, girl. We is live. V, hey, Levon, Tony Montana, W. Jackson, my fellow country club sister. Ivy Janae, miss you, boo. Ronnie Q is in the house. Hey, Miss LaGale. Hey, official D Spot ODS. Oh, y'all see Robin, one of my models. She's one of my model citizens, honey. That's why she has a wrench, okay? Shelby, Octavia. Y'all, I'm so nervous. I can't even see what y'all saying, okay? I just reading the names. Y'all bear with me. Nurse Shay, good to see you, honey. Passions Unlimited. Thank you. Nice intro. You like the intro? Did y'all like the intro? Tell me. What's up, Miss Hummingbird? Oh, there goes y'all. I am Sugar B. Thank you, sister, for being here. Super appreciate it, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lower the volume, Sassy. I'm gonna lower my. Why can't y'all just lower y'all volume? That's my head moderator telling me to lower the volume, child. Is this better, you guys? Shout out to Miss Juicy, one of my other model citizens. You guys let me know if this volume is better. Where's Lady Nika? I see somebody. Oh, hey, Lady Nika, I missed you. Thank you, Trish. Hey, Lady Nika, big shout out. Thank you so much. Is this better? Is my sound better? Thank you guys for liking the intro. Dang, y'all, it's a serious delay. It he's okay, it's better. Thank you. Hey Kendra, good to see you. Hey Fresh Press. Hey Exclusively Me. I only got one yes that the sound is better. Can y'all tell me the sound is better? The intro is everything. Yes, girl. Thank you. Y'all want to hear the intro one more time for the latecomers? Auntie Donna, thank you so much. Yes, the sound is better, or yes, you want to hear the intro one more time? Because I'll play the intro one more time. Okay. Hey, Spicy and Philly, I miss you, boo. Hope all is well with you. It keeps hitting a high pitch, but it's clear though. Oh, okay. I don't know, you guys. I'm way on 36. Hey, Purple Kitten. It's cracking when your pitch increases. Oh, so you guys mean that I talk too loud. If you would like to connect, oh, that's just my one of my models. It sounds better now. Okay, you guys, we're going to play the intro one more time so I can figure out my headset. The sound is better. Is that Terry P? What? Trish, I know you ain't already started shit. All right, that's what y'all want to do. BL in the house. BL, don't come over here trolling me. Hold on, y'all. Let me play the intro one more time so I can get my headset together. Hold on, y'all.
I want you to stand up tall and proud. I want you to speak up clear and loud, brown baby.
Okay, you guys, is this better? I think this is going to be a little bit better. What's up? Exclusively me. If I didn't say hi, Trina B. Trina B, I ain't seen you in a minute, right? The mean girl, what's going on? MJAK. Hey, boo thing. Did I say hi to Fresh Press? I know. I've made it in life, honey. BL is here to troll. Okay. What's up, Harley Q? Thank you so much for dropping by. HB, I know I said hey to you. Almond Brown, thank you so much for showing love. Or if you're going live later tonight and you're around to the end, please let me know so I can shout that out. Miss Baker, I think I got all of you guys. If I didn't, honey, just charge it to the nerves, Hunty Bunty, and not my mind. Okay. Well, I want to introduce you guys to my models. If you're not familiar, Robin and Miss Juicy are definitely called models because they are model citizens on these YouTube streets. And that's the only way you're going to get a mod stick from me. Okay? I don't need no extra shenanigans going on. Hey, Kim, you guys let me know if you can hear me or if this is better. If I'm low, just kind of give me some little feedback. You know, it's your girl first show, so I'm trying to figure it all out. Diana, Goddess of Brooklyn. Girl, you better come through with the name. Okay, Mika baby, what's up? What's up, Mika baby? Good to see you, boo. Queen Diva, hey, where's your crew? Where is your crew? I need your crew over here giving me the good wishes. Sounds good. Thank you, Miss Baker. Well, you guys, I titled this show Sassy, Interview Sassy, for a couple of reasons. Some of us, obviously, that's one of the reasons why you're here, is because we move in the same circles. But sometimes we don't move. We only move in a few of these YouTube streets and not all of them, right? So some of you guys know a little bit more about me than the others. But the main reason why I wanted to do the inaugural show as Sassy Interview Sassy is because my show is going to be about people. Everything under the umbrella of people, what makes people tick, what makes them talk, what makes them cry, what makes them laugh, what makes them hurt, why they hurt other people, what gives them joy, how do they feel nurtured, how do they feel loved, how do they feel heard. So and I'm going to be offering some unsolicited advice and sometimes some solicited advice. And so I wanted to first start off by talking about myself. We're not going to go too deep tonight. We're going to keep it a little, it's Friday, so I hope you guys grabbed your drink. You know, a lot of y'all might need to grab the ganja, but no judgments over here. Grab whatever is going to make you feel good, and feel free to interact with me. I will be telling you a little bit, like I said, about my life, how I came to be on these YouTube streets, and what my show is going to be about. And I'm such a chat girl that it's like I have to say hi to you guys. So at the point of me starting my story, I might not, but what's up, Gigi Johnson? Who is there? Was one other person that I saw that I did not speak to. Dang, it was Miss O Star, Miss O Star, and my y'all know my old avatar buddies. I miss you guys a bunch. Thank you guys so much for coming over to support me. So let's get started. And along the way, there will be a formal question and answer stage. But if you guys have coming in late and loud, what's up, Miss Cruiser? You better take a seat, honey. About to fight someone. Girl, you better get in where you fit in, Miss Cruiser. I got a seat for you now. I got a seat for you. But listen, you guys, if along the way, if you have some questions or if I didn't explain anything, I mean, just letting you know, I'm super nervous, and so, I may be talking a little fast or a little slow. Ask me questions throughout. If I see it, I'll answer it. But there will be a formal like question and answer. Maybe some things that I didn't delve into that you guys want the answer. There's somebody speaking to Miss T Velocity. So hey, Miss T Velocity, smooches. All right, so where should we start this story? Sassy interview Sassy. We'll start in the womb, right? All right, so my parents are high school sweethearts. Um, they're still together. It's me, and I have a sibling. My sister is 6 years younger than me. I grew up pretty normal suburban life, like normal dysfunctional stuff, but nothing traumatic, nothing overwhelming, especially as you get older. You may think this is this or that is that, but when you start hearing other people's stories, my life was definitely pretty simple, as all things are concerned. My parents are on two sides of the spectrum, which I think, and I embody both of them, right? So a little bit about my parents. My mother is the life of the party, fun, extremely funny, extremely sarcastic and sassy. Okay. Um, and me and my mom, we like to curse. Okay. My dad rarely says a curse word, and if he does, it's one of the real tamer ones, not lame. Daddy, I didn't mean lame. Because shout out to my parents, because they definitely watching. Tamer ones. Tamer cuss words. My sister doesn't curse, so my dad and my sister are the calm ones, and me and my mom are the sassy ones. So that kind of gives you. But sometimes I can be calm, but a lot of more times I'm sassy, right? Uh, so nothing really, like I said, nothing traumatic happened in my childhood. So I wanted to bring that out to say that a lot of times when you come from a childhood of what I like to call of normal dysfunction, the way that you look at life and the way that you look at things are going to be shaped by that childhood, right? As opposed to someone who had come from a significant amount of trauma or even one traumatic event, then they're going to look at things in a different way. So, just to give you a little bit of insight on my perspective on things and how I look at things, I have two parents that are on either side of the spectrum in regards to how they speak, perhaps, or how they communicate. So that I'm a balance of those two, and also, um, generally speaking, like I said, a very loving household that really just didn't have a lot of drama. So I kind of speak from that perspective. I told you about my sister. I'm in love with my sister. Don't nobody say nothing about my sister, okay? Because we're gonna have a whole other problem. Team AJ and Avatar actually telling us about their, yes, honey, just a little bit. And I like that because let me tell you something. Yeah, shout out to mom and dad. They are definitely watching y'all. Hey, mommy. Hey, daddy. Let me share this with you guys too, and I'll get on Team AJ's point about avatars sharing their lives. So I told, I like to keep it real transparent. You know what I'm saying? So I was in a group text with my mom, my dad, and my sister. Say, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous about today. And so my dad's like, good luck. You'll do great. My sister's like, break a leg, says my nickname. My mother says, good morning, fam. Because my mother thinks she's real hip, y'all. My mama thinks she's real hip, okay? Anyway, she's like, don't be nervous. Just do what you've been doing since you were two and catching everyone's attention. I love you. And she has the nerve to call me sassy, y'all. Is that not too cute? It made me like shed a little tear. Like, Mama, I've been doing this since I was two. That was, y'all, it gives me a tear now. Like, that type of support is what a girl needs. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister, my aunt, my cousins. It was just really, really great to hear that of people. All my friends were like, you got this, like it's not a big deal. But I'll tell you guys, it's so much different from clicking a link, and y'all know I ain't afraid to click no links. But we'll talk about how I even got to the clicking the link thing. Because even that took time. Everybody thinks I just showed up on the scene. Honey, I was in y'all bushes for a minute. But let me just talk about, okay, so I think any other questions? My childhood is pretty boring. You know what I mean? We had a good childhood, some normal, shout out to mom and daddy. Normal childhood, normal dysfunction. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't horrific. That's for dang gone sure. Um, my parents were young parents, so they were hipper parents, in my opinion. When I talk to people now, my parents were with the no. We definitely shared music. We have that in common. So I am the least musically inclined of the four of us, but we have a group chat, as I stated. So one thing is my parents can drop a Spotify, a iTunes, a YouTube beat on you so quick, and you ain't never heard it, and they're like, check out Jasmine Sullivan's new da 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 da. And when her comes into concert, I want to da 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 da. I mean, it's just musically inclined. My dad has a music room when we were growing up with 100 million albums, and then he transitioned to 100 million CDs. So very musically inclined family. No drama, ODS, wrong channel, darling. I'm sorry. Uh, we might get into the little salacious stuff as the show goes on. Not this show, but some other shows. But no drama over here. Um, so that was pretty much my childhood. And then at a very young age, maybe 18 or 19, I had a best friend that her parents were flight attendants, and that influenced me along with a little nepotism, okay, because it was my best friend of since 8th grade. Um, oh, hey, DKL. No, I'm just seeing you. Smooches, you boy, Don't start that. You know, ain't no way you getting blocked over here. And the models love you. We always talk about you. Models, did y'all say hi to DKL? Or is he playing with me? Because I ain't got time to be playing with DKL. I already told you I'm nervous. How dare you? Anyway, so I was that influenced my best friend's parents being flight attendants, influenced me to be a flight attendant. So I was an international flight attendant at a very young age for a very long time. I'll have to definitely get into the stories of the flight attendants, y'all. Everybody wants to hear flight attendant stories. Um, it was the best job in the world. I really probably never should have never quit it, but I quit it to do some other stuff, which is cool, but it was just such a great experience and it further helped shape who I am, right? So you'll hear me say things like travel is life and traveling is education and learning I met because I was international flight attendant. I met so many people from so many different countries, and that's where it let me back up too. I grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood, but there was enough black people there for me not to feel ostracized. You know what I'm saying? It was a well diverse neighborhood. It wasn't one of those like, I live in a very large metropolitan area, and even though we were in the suburbs, it was none of that funny business with the white kids and the black kids and the Hispanic kids. Everybody got along good, but I mean, there were 700 of us that graduated. Only 100 of us were black. So just to give you that background, but again, we had grown up together because all of our parents had moved to the suburbs along the same time. So we had grown up. We elementary, junior high, high school. So you wasn't breaking up that clique. So it was a very positive experience. And I was going to say that experience, along with being an international flight attendant and being able to see all of these people in so many different cultures, so many different religions, taught me that we're really all the same. We just have different cultural experiences. So you'll hear me say that a lot. I don't, I know you white BL, I know, but I know you're a disgruntled rich white woman, BL. Quite honestly, that is what I know. But so you won't hear me putting black people in a box and or just keeping black people in that box because if chances are, I've met a Muslim person like that, I've met a Persian person like that, I've met a Greek person like that, I met an Italian person like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't. I'm not one of those people that's just like black people this, black people that. Of course, I am of the culture, and anybody who knows me knows that I am of the culture. However, because I worked with so many different other cultures, honey, they be having the same issues we have with everything, relationships, you know, um, gender issues, relatable work issues. I mean, they just have the same things. It's just that because we're in this culture and maybe we don't see other people sometimes, we somehow segregate, no pun intended, but we segregate ourselves from the larger masses. But, you know, again, I'll talk about that. I just wanted to give you a little bit of heads up about when you'll hear me, like I said, talking about travel and my different experiences. When you say, well, where did that come from? It comes from so many years of being an international flight attendant. So, what about me personally? Like just little silly things. I am a connoisseur of wine, like my homie Terry P. I cannot stand sweet wines, y'all. That's not wine. So stop it with the Moscato. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all do what you're gonna do, but I like rosé, I like dry white, Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio. But normally when I'm at home, I'm drinking wine. If I'm out and about, I know y'all. I know my girls like the Riesling. That's not really my thing. But if I'm out and about, then I'm going to be drinking vodka. But so I don't know why I separate the two, but sometimes I get vodka for the house. But normally, child, I will ODS. I'm gonna get a PO box. I'm definitely gonna have to get a PO box. But my sister is a more of the pairing the wines with the food. I'm a more of a drink before I eat kind of girl, which really irritates a lot of people. Because then they're like, well, why aren't you eating? And I don't know. I have to drink first and then I eat. But that's been going on a long time with me. So I don't know what to tell y'all, you know. So, and yeah, so I like my vodkas. I like Chopin. It's CHOPIN. It's a potato vodka, but a lot of people sometimes they won't have it unless you're at like a fine dining. But Kettle One, all the brands of Kettle One, honey, I'll take them all. Okay. So then, since I talked about wine, okay, for you guys who don't know, I'm a whole fat girl in my head. Okay, so I don't play that PC stuff over here. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not talking about fat people, but I am a whole fat girl in my head. I'm a major foodie. Like, I cannot wait to end the show. Well, I mean, I'm having a good time with you guys. Don't get me wrong. But when I end the show, like, I really want to order my food like 30 minutes before I end the show, but I don't know when the show is going to end because I've been so nervous. This is probably one of the first days that I haven't thought about what I'm going to eat, probably in my entire life. My parents are probably really laughing right now because they created this monster, but they don't like to take credit for it. But anyway, everybody knows they created the monster. But my whole family, we're like super duper foodies. So anything from like the hood chicken shack, which I love some hood chicken. Like, and I mean, Popeyes is cool, but I'm talking about the chicken shack where there's no AC and you liable to get some cornbread and some greens, like that kind of chicken shack. Okay. With a whole lot of seasoning, like they still using lard and Lawry's, like it's horrible for you. Ooh, just makes my spirit just, ooh, I'm just hugging myself right now. Anyway, all the way from the hood chicken shack to like the most expensive restaurant in the world. I've been there, or some of them, right? I just like food. I am a great cook. So I'd like to do a lot of cooking as well. And I cook everything. I remember, I'll tell you this. So my first time seeing Langston, we were not my first time, my second time meeting up with Langston. It was a holiday, and he got an Airbnb for us, and I was like, "Oh, honey, I can cook for you. What do you want me to cook?" And he's like, "Some fried pork chops." And y'all, I was a little taken aback. Okay, not to be misunderstood with take it back, but I was a little taken aback. Like, excuse me, I do not cook fried pork chops for a man. My first meal, I'm thinking some blackened salmon with a nice shrimp, sauce or something and some risotto. No, honey. Yes, sipping. He wanted some pork chops. So that's what you got to cook your boo what they want. So that's what I cooked. But he was impressed. The second time, I was able to make what I wanted to make, which was some crab cakes from scratch and some lamb. So that was more of my thing. No, I don't use Laurie's, Miss Baker, in my personal life. I do use Tony Sacharan's. Shout out to Tony's and Obey. However, when you're at the Chicken Shack, I don't think they're using Tony Sacharan's. I think they're using Lard and Laurie's. And I'm just here for the journey. Okay. I'm just here for the journey. So what else? I told you I was an international flight attendant for a long time. Everybody always says, "Where have you been?" I would be able to shout out to SK. What's going on? What up, Boo, Talent, Langston? I would probably be able to tell you guys where I haven't been. Like, so let me say this. In the United States, I've never been to either one of the Dakotas. Um, I don't really count Montana because I mean, I was literally doing a charter and I didn't get off the plane. So I haven't been to Montana, North or South Dakota. Something else up there, y'all. What is up there? Idaho, which no, I just went to Idaho. So now I can't say Idaho, but I didn't go to Idaho while I was traveling. But I did just literally no, I went to Iowa. So I haven't been to Idaho, I don't think. And I think that's it in the United States. I've been to Hawaii. I did Hawaii for a year. I did Alaska for a year. Of course, I've been to everything in between. Oh, and I don't think I've ever been to Kentucky. I always say that I forget Kentucky, but everywhere else I think I've been. Internationally, I did all of Asia or most of Asia, most of Western Europe, so Germany, France, Great Britain, Spain. Love me some Madrid and Barcelona, y'all. This like it's banging over there, actually. Never went to Eastern Europe, so I never went to Russia and things like that. So, but all of Asia, all of Western Europe, almost every island from here to Haiti, Dominican, DR, PR, obviously, all of that stuff. So, yes, I went to Nigeria once, fresh press, but that's it. I only went once to Nigeria. And you know where I haven't been? Langston, write this down. But because it wasn't open at the time. Yes, kind to me, go to Spain, but I'm telling you, go to Madrid or Barcelona. That's like saying New York or LA. So you kind of have to pick. Otherwise, you'd have to be, I think, flying yeah, I've been to Panama plenty of times. Yes. South America, yes, a lot of places in South America. Thank you guys. Yeah, a lot of places. Cadiz, yes, Cadiz. My girl knows. That's it, Miss Cruiser. Thank you. That is the place I want to go. It wasn't open. Cuba, it was not open. Yes, I was supposed to go to Ghana. I had a flight attendant friend that still lived in Ghana, although she worked in the States, and I never made it to Ghana. But Ghana and Ivory Coast is yes, yes, Miss Cruiser. Thank you. I can't believe you even read my mind. Cuba, I've been to Cuba, but I don't count it because we couldn't spend time there. We could not come off the airplane, so obviously that doesn't count to me. But now that we can go and they lifted the restrictions on the socialist, then I would love to go. Hey, Kwani, thank you so much. Hey, Miss Aldat. Okay, so what else, you guys? Anything else y'all want to know about being a flight attendant? I know one of my friends said they thought it was so interesting about, yes, there was. Is it still open though? There was a very small window of opportunity to travel. Is it gone? Miss Cruiser, can you no longer go to Cuba now? Was that just during Obama? Oh no, honey. The south of France is everything, honey. Don't, baby, the Mediterranean, the south of France. I can't wait to get into that with y'all. Y'all make me. I have not traveled like that in so many years now. I'm just, obviously not even just COVID. No, I'm too OCD for that ODS. And I mean, honey, you can't, child, you can't be doing, I don't know what these people be doing. But no, I never did that. Never, ever, ever. Even though my parents are watching, I still would have told y'all the truth. Oh, girl, I didn't even, girl, oh gosh, that is a mess. That's her. Issa Rae just got married. Where? In the south of France? I can't keep up. Yes, honey. My girl Shish knows, honey. All of that. Saint Tropez, Mon- Monaco, Monte Carlo, y'all. You cannot. You don't even feel like you're like in a real world. It feels like you're in a movie, like literally. But I can say, then those are some very expensive places to go to. Oh, she in south of France. That's the place. That's the place. It's the place. But I can say that if you want to feel like you're in a movie and not be as expensive as a Monaco or Saint Tropez, Spain will give you that feeling for sure, for sure, for sure. It will give you that feeling. Cobblestone streets and the people, on the gondola rides, and they still have this old school flair. Um, yes, I went to Sydney, and I'm missing an Australian that I went to. I'm missing Sydney, and dang, I'm missing one. I went to one. What's up, Polo? Um, so what else, you guys? Okay, anything? Oh, you can be good. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking you could still get there, but you have to go through, which causes for a really long flight. So I don't know. Yeah, the streets, the architect, the food. I love see because I don't know, I'm a fat girl in my head. So I did not go to Melbourne. I did not, but that was a good guess. But I'm forgetting. It's another city that I was doing a charter on. Anyway, y'all, we'll figure it out. Um, but the food in Spain, see, I'm about this food. See, Great Britain, it's okay, but they food stinks to me. I mean, shout out to all the Brits, I mean, I love you guys, but uh-uh, uh-uh. Now, Spain, that food got a little seasoning to it. The Greeks, they know how to cook. Y'all know the Italians don't, the Italians don't play. Paris, it's so expensive, and the food is so ooh la la. And even though I like fancy food, I like fancy, flavorful food. I don't need my hen on a bed of raspberry sauce and shit like that. I don't like all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I mean, Paris was. You just have to go to Paris and find somewhere to eat, but the sites in Paris are good enough, and they got some badass restaurants. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, just for like you just stroll into a cafe, like how many croissants can you eat? You know what I'm saying? I was like, child, can I get child? They talking about a bison burger. I just want to. Well, y'all got ground meat? Do y'all have any ground meat? Shit. Anyway, all right, y'all. So what else we want to talk about? Let me look at my notes, child, because you know, you a girl, y'all know I'm used to freestyling it. I know somebody, I was on ODS panel and somebody said, "Oh, you talk all that mess and you're nervous." First of all, I don't think I talk a lot of mess. I just think I'm a little sassy. I don't know. I know I don't like bison, Trish. I like marbly meats. I don't like bison. I mean, I get it, but I understand it's healthier for you. But you know, I like a little fat running through my meat. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got time for all that lean and all that. I can't. You want to know about me and Langston? What you want to know about me and Langston? I thought y'all been tired of hearing about me and Langston, but I'll get on him in a minute because I have taken him through the ringers for these last 2 weeks. But he, listen, you know what I'm saying? You like fat meat. Okay. I like a little marble. Listen, can I be bougie? I like a little marble, okay? But so let me see. I'll tell you guys this. Let's talk about how this even came about because I don't think a lot of people know my story. I do not have any pets. I want a dog so bad, sipping. So I already know my dog's name and everything. So yes, so I'm gonna get a dog for sure. Um, whatever. Yes, no, Duchess. I definitely will eventually come on camera. I feel like the type of show that I want to do is going to be prudent that I show myself, I reveal myself, um, so that because well, you know as well as I do. Like I love when you say, "Hey, Lady Tia." I love when you say, "Hold on, let me turn on this camera so you can see my face." Right? So I get where you're coming from. You know what I mean? So eventually, when I get up the enough nerve, um, and it's just about me being nervous. Like right now, I'm not looking at into the camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking away and I'm moving my hands and you know how y'all content creators know how it is. For me, I just need to get a little bit more comfortable. And my friends, if anybody clicks the link tonight who knows me in real life, they'll tell you like, I mean, I know I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm cute. Not y'all might not know, but everybody in my real life knows that I'm an attractive woman. So it's not about that. It's just that I've never been a woman who is likes to be in front of the camera or who wants to take a lot of pictures or that's just not really me. So I gotta get more comfortable, you know? Um so yeah, but to answer your question, you know, I'm long-winded. So to answer your question, I definitely will cam up one day because it's going to be prudent to the channel. You flirted with Langston on SK channel. Told him you would take a social security check. Are you saying Langston is on social security? Because he's not. How dare you? Anyway. Um, but no, I don't want a teacup dog at all. No, no, no. I don't want a teacup dog. I don't know what breed. At first I wanted what's that dog Megan has? You know that what's that? Y'all gonna tell me in a minute. What's that dog Megan had? It was real they were real popular. I can't remember anyway. And it takes too long. I see it takes too long. For the Frenchie. Yes, yes, yes. I wanted a Frenchie, but then I really want like a chocolate like a medium sized chocolate cocker spaniel so she can look like me. So I don't know. Yes, and I did hear that they have respiratory issues, and I don't have time for that because I'm real sensitive, and I don't have time for my dog have being sick. Okay. So I no, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, for sure. So let me tell you guys how I came about. What do you mean volume alert? What does that mean? Too high? Tell me what that means. I don't know where Phoebe is. Phoebe, I don't know. I tried to call her, tried to hit her. I don't know. I think, so hopefully if you're in the bushes, Phoebe, hit us up in the back chat. Like, you know how to get a hold of us. Um, but yeah, shout out to Phoebe. Um, oh, it's my voice. Oh, dang, is my voice annoying? Well, you guys have, yes, it's giving feedback. Well, child, let me turn it down and see if it's better. Thank you, ODS. I appreciate that. Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, how did I come to be even in YouTube? Okay, so you guys, this is an interesting story to me at least. So had a pretty decent presence on Facebook. I was in Facebook groups, um, mainly talking about relationships, uh, and feminine and masculine energy. These were some of these were all women groups, and some of them were uh, what do you call it? Both genders were present. I don't know why that name. I don't know why that, like, I can't think of the word, but anyway, there was both men and women in a lot of these groups. So it gave a lot of balance. I know HB was talking about that earlier. It gave a lot of balance to what we were talking about and how we kind of proceeded. So I was over on Facebook for a long time. Met a lot of great people in real life. Everybody obviously didn't live in my real city, but we were on that. We were talking and chatting probably 5, 6, 7 years. Okay, at this point. So one day I saw this guy named Wiley. He was streaming on Facebook. So I said, "Oh, okay, who is this?" He sounded funny. He was saying something really hilarious, sounding funny. So I clicked on, the Facebook link and listened to him for a while. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I got a notification to click on Larry Reed Live. Maybe, I don't know, a couple of days, months, whatever later, I click on Larry Reed Live. This is on Facebook. Then all of a sudden I hear them saying, "Oh, you guys, I'm not streaming on Facebook today. I'm streaming on YouTube. Come over to YouTube." So that's how I got to YouTube. Unisex. Thank you, Christopher W. So that's how I got to YouTube. And for almost a year and a half, only watched Wiley and Larry Reed live. Like, literally, that's the only two people I watched. But in getting to know them, and um, I never ever ever dropped down in their chat. I never called in. I Obviously they don't do clicking links, so I never clicked the link. I just watched. And in watching Wiley, I found out about Fibe. I found out about Jay Wilson. I found out about Uncle Tim Blaine. I'm gonna forget some people. Oh, I found out, of course, about Rico. I found out about Chocolate Bay. I found out about Tracy. Gosh, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna forget some names. But you guys, I never ever clicked their links. I just watched Wiley and what he had to say, and if they clicked his link, then I would hear him. Or if they called in, I would just hear what people were saying. It was just entertainment. And at that time, Wiley was still doing his job at I don't want to misspeak, but I think it was at a nursing home, I think, if I remember correctly. So he was coming on first thing in the morning. Oh, of course, I found out by VS from Wiley. But again, I never clicked anybody's link. I never subscribed to anybody. I was just watching, and it was like that was entertainment enough for me. So I would watch Wiley in the morning. He would always come on in the morning before his show, before he went to work. And then I would watch Larry Reed live at night because that's what time he came on. So these were my only two interactions, except for Larry Reed Live introduced me to William McCrae, to King Jives, and then King Jives went to San Antonio, and there was some kind of kerfuffle or something, and that's when I started. At that point is when I started subscribing to Jay Wilson, subscribing to James, subscribing to Sean Bradley, subscribing to Fibe, subscribing to QB, to I mean, y'all, I can't even. I mean, I just started subscribing to all these people because all this stuff was happening, and they were all in San Antonio, and I didn't really know what was happening. I never dropped down again, never clicked anybody's link. I half-ass knew the stories because I was I just couldn't get it. It was like it was too much information for me to gather at one time and try to figure out who these people were. So now we can fast forward. That was about, again, that took me about through a year and a half. So now we can talk about like 2020. So then COVID hits. I'm familiar of Sir King because he had been on a few people's platforms that I would see on and off, right? But then he started his own show. So I was like, oh, okay, let me check him out. And then I forgot how I met Trish. I think, oh, let me back up. Also, well, when Sir King started his show, he started Discord. So in Discord, I met a lot of great people in the what I call the back chat. I had not clicked the link yet, but I was in the back chat. Some of these people that I was in the back chat with are here with me today. And so they know this story. So I was talking and giving my analysis on stuff and reading energy and doing all this stuff in the back chat and not even thinking about clicking a link or talking to the CCs directly. I just, even, I wasn't even in the regular chat at this time. I was just in the back chat, chit chatting with them, and it was nothing nefarious going on. We weren't, shit talking really. We were just talking shit. You understand the difference? You know what I'm saying? So it was very, I don't subscribe to people anymore. I just wait for video. Yeah, they told me, but it's nothing I can do. People saying it's a little staticky, but I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. So some people are saying it's good, and then some people are saying that it's staticky. But thank you so much for the input. I apologize, you guys. We'll try to work on it for the next show. So I was in the back chat after I started subscribing to all these people, and I started asking questions like, who is Phi Babe, and who is her crew? Who is Jay Wilson? Who is his crew? What does this mean? Who is Sean Bradley? Who is Club Chat? Who is affiliated with who? And they're like, who is this girl? And why are you even back here if you don't know any of this stuff? So after they kind of got that I wasn't a troll or I was really being sincere, I just didn't know. They started telling me, like, I didn't even have to. I did. Did you take off of echo cancellation? I thought you told me to take it off. I clicked it on. So which one? Because first you told me to click it on or click it off. So be clear. Say click it on or click it off. So should it be highlighted or not? And then I will do it. Right now, it is highlighted. So it's on. Echo cancellation is on. Um, so they at some point before they even would say something about somebody, hey, Chocolate Bay, they would just tell me, oh, because they know Sassy wasn't gonna know. She's not gonna know this person. She's not gonna know who their affiliation. So they would just tell me. So fast forward, I for some reason I think it was because of my some people in the back chat, but I knew who Trish was. No, you want it off. Okay, well I had it off. Well, I thought you told me to turn it on, so we're gonna do not turn this off unless you have a high quality microphone and are wearing headphones. Okay. And so then I click stereo audio on, automatically adjust volume. We're going to see if I click both of those things on, you guys, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. Okie dokie. Thank you guys. Who's back chat? Well, it was everybody like veered off and made their own chats. So I don't know why you trying to ask me some question like I ain't gonna understand. Um, That's what they're saying, Vibrant Low, that they hear scratchy. But when you start up StreamYard, it automatically is on and you want to pick it up. Okay, okay. I don't know. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know if it's nervous, but it's kind of hard. I don't understand what that means. When you start up StreamYard, it automatically is on. You want to pick it up, turn it up, pick it up. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Thank you guys. Um, so what was I gonna say? Oh, so who's back chat? Be quiet. Hush, HB. Everybody's back chat, honey. Everybody had their own back chat. Um, so yeah, so people were just having back chats. I mean, it could have been you, and it could have been you and Jay Dunn. Hey, 90s Flower Child, you, Jay Dunn, whoever, Sipping. You know, it could have been six people in your chat. And then Sipping could have had her own chat. It could have been 10 people in that chat. And then somebody else could have a chat. And so people would invite you depending on the kinship, right? So there was a lot of different chats that started from that one big chat, you know? But nevertheless, somehow I came into Trisha's live. There was only a few of us here. Excuse me, you guys. In her live, and I was, you guys call it trolling. I kind of call it, being a little sassy. Well, she was like, "Who is this girl? And what does she want, honey? What is she doing?" And so she, like everybody else, when you're in chats, thinks that I'm not gonna click the link. She dropped the link. Um, I clicked the link, and and that's where it started. And I clicked the link. She was a very gracious host. We were ribbing each other. So sometimes people are a little off put by me and Trisha's candor with each other in communication, but that's how we started. And that's Trish, you know what I'm saying? And I can dig where she's coming from, and I know that she's a sweet person and has a good heart, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? All your friends aren't going to be the same. But that was my very first link that I clicked, was just Trish. Um, and from there, I clicked iBabe. And then from there, I was already at Avatar Nation by this time for a couple of months. And then at that point now I'm in the chats. I'm in a lot of people, not a lot of people's chats, but the same chats that I'm in now, 4 or 5 people's chats. And then the third person's link I clicked was SK's. Even though I was at Avatar Nation before Trish and iBabe, I clicked their link first, so that's kind of the trajectory of it, and then eventually Duchess, and then maybe ODS, and that's probably all the links that I've clicked. I think I've clicked Lady Nika's link once or twice, but contrary to popular belief, I don't really click a lot of links. Um, but I do miss iBabe. In the morning, we used to have some fabulous talks. Shout out to Roger if you're in the house. And then, Trish, if Trish were more consistent, I would click her link more consistently, but she's not. So that's just what that is. So that's kind of a little bit of a journey into how I came into this sector and where I am now. So I started thinking about, so when I was on Facebook, and even years before that, my friends would tell me, you have a natural gift for gab. Why don't you start a podcast? Why don't you do something? And I just wasn't, I just wasn't interested in it. And I didn't know what direction I wanted to go. That's another thing. I was like, well, what am I going to talk about? So one thing I can tell you guys, I love my crazy beef sector cousins. They are crazy. They are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You upgraded to panel status real quick. Okay. It was like boom. Exactly. But I love my crazy beef sector cousins, but I don't know enough about the beef sector to talk about the beef sector, y'all. Like I literally watch DKL, SK, Lady Nika. My back chat watches Fi, Jay Wilson, Sean Bradley and Tim Blaine. So I get that information from them, you know. But so I just don't watch enough people. And shout out to all the smaller content creators. I watch all of you guys all the time, from Mr. William to Slappy. HB is no longer Houston Bread is no longer smaller, 'cause she's getting a lot of buzz. But shout out to HB, all the people that do uploads like Honest Row and Henny Wise, SLTV. I watch all you guys. Oh, what's that other one? Blue Wolf Phoenix. I watch all you guys all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a quick and I can get it in. But I don't watch enough of the beef sector to talk about the beef sector. That's just period, right? And then the other thing is I'm not a roaster and a gagger. I'm just a little sassy. So it just wouldn't even make sense for me to be in the beef sector. I have nothing to contribute like that to the beef sector in regards to in regards to like, beefing. Oh Lord, yeah, I watch Deb. Y'all know I watch Bree, I watch Pizarro. I love Tracy. Lord have mercy, Tracy. It took me some time to warm up to you, girl. But girl, you are so funny and you don't even be trying to be. You're like, yeah. And I'm like, I do that too. There's a lot of content creators, you guys, in this sector that I don't know if I do what you do because you do it or if I was doing it before. Now I know Five, I know I was using gear before I came on here, but I almost stopped using it because I thought people were gonna be like, why is she trying to sound like Five? But I'm really not. I just say gear in my real life. But then one time I remember I say, because I say baby, and somebody said, oh, you stole that from Jay Wilson. And I was like, no, I don't watch Jay Wilson, although I think he's super interesting. He's not on my radar, but I didn't even know he said baby. I only had one conversation with Jay Wilson, and that was on stereo, and it was a very lovely conversation. I think we're definitely, kinfolk. But no. And then I stole How Dare You. Now, some of the things that I say, I know that I stole. So I know I stole How Dare You from Duchess, i.e., James Caldwell, because Duchess said it first, but I love the way James Caldwell said it. So some things you guys may hear me say because I'm a natural person that parodies people, like even in my real life, I just parody people. Like I can't just say, and yeah, and then the white lady was like, I can't even say it in my voice. I'm like, and she was like, yes, and I don't want to do, that's my natural, like, thing to do is to parody a person. So anyway, um, let me see. Oh yeah, so yeah, Tracy is a whole hoot, honey, and she's like, okay, and then she'll say something really vile, and then she'll be like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, girl. But anyway, so all of you guys are just a hoot and a holler. But like I was saying, I don't know enough about every single subject to be over here. So what I want to do, I don't even know if there's a niche for what I want to do. I just want to see if it's gonna work. Okay. So I just, again, I like people. I've always been connected to people. I've always been able to find something that I'm going to relate to about people. So everything I talk about is going to be about people. So let me just share some of the show with you guys and thank you guys for staying tuned. I know this is just, okay. Yeah. Come on into the room, everybody. Come on into the room. Obviously, and Tracy knows she a mess. Um, so some of the show titles are Sipping with Sassy. That's going to be interviews. I have a couple of interviews lined up already. It's going to be some salaciousness because, people aren't all pretty and come wrapped up in a bow. So even though you guys, I'm not in the beef sector, honey, I ain't trying to bore the people, okay? And I appreciate the 91 that's sticking it in with me. I know this is a little mundane. I just wanted you guys to I wanted to get a little bit more comfortable in talking. I want to kind of get everything together, and I thought that this was the best way to do it, just for you guys to find out a little bit about me. But when we start talking about my shows, I want them to be heart wrenching. I want them to be thoughtful. I want to be a kind, gracious host, but I want them to be real. And life is not always pretty, so it's gonna be some deep shit, okay? And some funny shit, and some sad shit and some what that bitch say shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it's gonna be because that's what people give. So, sipping with Sassy. Um, Sipping with Sassy will be the interviews, relationship chronicles. This relationship chronicles will be all types of relationships, not just romantic relationships, but relationships with our parents, with our children, with our co-workers, like everything about relationships and what makes us tick and what pissed us off and just all of that kind of stuff. I will be doing a few uploads. One of them is called Lights, Camera, in Action. That's going to be my celebrity spotlight. I'm not really into celebrity news, but if something salacious happens or something very interesting happens, I'm going to want to talk about it. I don't think I have an hour worth of conversation, but I will do uploads. So I definitely would have talked about Bill Cosby getting out, early. I would have definitely talked about T.I. and Tiny. I would have definitely talked about Britney Spears and her dad and the conservatorship thing. I found that all of those things to be very interesting. So I will be doing uploads on those. I will be doing uploads on Love After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance because that's some of my favorite shows. Okay. I used to be a diehard Housewives and Married to Medicine, but I really, during COVID, I kind of replaced YouTube with them full time. So I really haven't seen the last episodes of any of them, but I watched every franchise of Housewives until they got to Utah, and I couldn't connect with Utah. But honey, Lisa, I'm a mix between Lisa Vanderpump. Now this is a wish list, okay? Lisa Vanderpump, Sonia from New York, um, probably more of a Portia and Cynthia on Atlanta. And who am I on OC? Probably crazy ass Vicky. Vicky's so crazy though. I don't know if I'm Tamara or Vicky. But anyway, yeah. So um I'm not sure if I'll be doing that because I would have so much to catch up on. Then the other one is going to be kind of a not kinda. I am enthralled with gangsters. I love everything underworld. Everything gangsters is my shit, okay? So the underworld, the underground, and the underhanded. That's one of the titles. So I'm going to be talking about some real live gangsters, no made up shit. I'll give you the link. You can go look at it, but real life gangsters that are either presently gangsters and just got caught up, or that are past gangsters and in jail or got caught up. And when I say gangsters, that could be anything from pimps, prostitutes, hoes, heifers, bitches, motherfuckers. No, I'm just playing. Pimps, prostitutes, drug dealers, I mean, just everything. That whole underworld kind of thing. The cartel, the mob, like, but yes, all of that. We have to do it. Um, and then lastly, we have Judge Sassy's court. Um, now, Judge Sassy's court will be if something big happens in the news, or this is the only way I would be talking about the beef sector. Let me say that. If something big happens in the beef sector, or something big happens in the news, or something big happens on YouTube, we're going to have Judge Sassy's court, and we'll have one person that's going to represent one side of the argument, another person's going to represent another side of the argument. So you have the plaintiff and the defendant, and then the audience is the judge, and then I mean, excuse me, it's the jury, and then I'm the judge. So that'll just give us like a perspective of like what are both sides of this argument, and what would the jury do, and then and I have to sentence them. So the jury tells me if they're guilty or not, and then I have to sentence them. So it's about 4 or 5 show ideas. I plan on doing about 3 shows a week. That's all I think I can handle. Okay, so we're gonna see how it goes. 3 shows a week and a couple of uploads. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Let me see. Now, what I would like for you guys to do is ask me any questions that you may have. And Langston, do you want to hit the link? And then any content creator or panelist that wants to click the link, I guess I should drop the link. And just give me some words of advice. I won't, it's not gonna be a typical panel show. Hey, Peaches M. Um, do I watch Dynasty, as in the old school Dynasty? Or did I watch Dynasty? I mean, that was a staple, girl. I mean, my best friend calls me Dominic Duvereau, so there you go. Um, but any content creators that want to come up and give me some words of wisdom. Again, that's what I was going to say. I won't be having like a traditional panel show, generally speaking. It'll be about, what's going on in regards to that particular show. And then if somebody wants to come up, they'll be able to talk. But again, it won't be like a typical panel show that you see. Oh, they have a new modern day. And then how did you and Langston meet if you haven't answered it already? We met in the beef sector. I will. one of the relationship chronicles would be me and Langston. Um, oh, okay, it's okay, HB. Thank you, honey. One of the yeah, one Team AJ, one of my relationship chronicles will be how I met Langston again. I think I've told the story on DKL, but I know maybe you weren't there. But just go into how we met and where we are now, 6 months later, and the challenges of. I thought you said you'll wait. The challenges of, hold on in the back, the challenges of a long distance relationship and meeting in the beef sector and all that stuff. So I think you guys will really enjoy that. Hold on. I got a couple of people in the back. Ladies first. Hey, girl.
Smash it!
Oh, look
Oh
at it. Look
God!
at it. Oh, I should
Oh
put him in the middle.
God! Oh
Uh,
God! I was just coming up. Say
can you mute her?
congratulations.
No,
Can,
Oh
baby, don't
God!
be rude, babe. Hold on.
Oh my God! I did not. I was just clicking the link. I did not know this guy was gonna come up. Are you kidding me? Oh
Well, he
my!
is my guy, so he's a very
do
supportive guy. But
you do
anyway,
know
Oh,
that?
what were you
See,
gonna?
you
oh
do
God! Here
know
we
that.
go. Here we go.
Hold on. We can't all talk together. You do know that Trish has me blocked. She has me
Trish,
blocked.
unmute yourself.
That means she's taking this to the head. She's serious, which would make
Mm-mm.
Trish, Trish, do you
Yes.
have Langston blocked?
Fortunately, yes. Mhm.
Why? Unblock him.
you're
Is
Trish,
he going
better
to
than
unblock
behave in my
you're better
chat?
than
Langston.
this, Trish. You're better than this, Trish. But look,
Trish.
Do
enough. Wait,
hold on.
hold on.
Do you think I should
You have,
unblock him?
baby, you have done an amazing
Mhm.
job.
I should unblock him?
I mean,
Okay. I'll unblock you, Langston.
okay, you have done an amazing job.
Thank you, babe.
I mean, this is just tremendous. And I may have talked to you before about this, but I was debating on what content creator should. A lot of content creators have really contributed to helping out on this live, from Pizarro to Bree to Tracy to Pam.
Mm-hmm.
They've all helped out. And I said before on Houston Bread's channel, I said, wow, one of them, I want to be, I want to do the right thing. I
Mm-hmm.
want to compensate one of these content creators. But it was hard. But one content creator emerged, you know, separated themselves from the pack, and that was Lady Nika. And
She was very supportive.
we, Lady Nika, in about 10, 15 minutes, you are going to get a cash app for $100 for
Aw, babe.
yeah. You see, has gone above and beyond.
Smash it. Smash it.
Lady Nika has gone above and beyond. And towards the end of the year, I think I'm going to make another sizable donation to other content creators who I see who are actively supporting this movement that you are leading into a new type of content. Just totally, just this has really been very intriguing for a first show. I'm really impressed by it.
Are you
This
just
is all.
saying that?
No, 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 no. You know me. Um, no, I keep it funky.
Oh gosh, here, don't start to try to be all, don't
No,
listen,
but
listen.
seriously, Lady Nika, if you're here, please click the link so we can make sure we have your Cash App. And you know what? I really feel generous. Houston Bread is going. There, there's 51 to 50 reasons why Houston Bread should get something for all of the efforts he has put in really pumping up uh, your first live. So Houston Bread, uh, I'm going to give you a sizable amount of $25 for your hard efforts.
Oh my
Oh,
You've done
God.
thanks,
well
babe.
much
That's
work,
sweet.
and
That's so sweet.
you will get that in about 10, 15 minutes. Just
Where's
make
my
sure.
money?
Tris, you owe us money. It was, we want our money.
Oh,
I know Duchess is replacing me with Houston Bread. I think Houston Bread. Can you drop your Cash App now so I don't have to go and look for it because I don't know where it is. Or actually, just send it to the DM. I forgot. Send it to the DM. Y'all, can somebody go get Lady Nika and tell her what Langston is doing? I know he is a keeper, Kimberly Black. He is. Because I know I can DM them, but if I could just do it right now, because I'm like, that would be great. Um, what's up,
Sassy.
boo?
I just
Yeah,
I just wanted I initially just wanted to come up and say congratulations, smash it, and I'll see you on the streets.
on
Ciao.
these streets, boo thing. Smooches. Love you, girl. Oh, that was so super sweet for my boo thing. Yeah, y'all. He's just, Lord, I have gotten on his nerves, y'all. Ooh, Lord, this last 2 weeks. But this is what he asked for. So, Houston Bread, drop your cash out right now. Let me just send it to you now. He just sent it to me. Here, one of my day ones. Boo thing.
Congratulations, Sassy.
What's up, boo thing? Thank you
I
so much for
much.
being a model citizen on these streets.
Yeah, I had to come for your first live. I was making sure that I didn't run over my study group and would have missed it. But, I had to come give you your flowers. I'm so
You
proud
know
of
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you so much, girl. You know I
You know,
super appreciate it.
I, you
Well,
know, you know how we do.
how we do. Okay.
Just
So,
like you're my support team and you know everything I've been going through, I'm definitely your support team. I'm here and I'm so proud. Congratulations on your first live. It is hella successful. And I know
well,
there's more to come. So yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you and Robin, Langston, my family. Like, you guys, these people are so freaking supportive. Have a question, I'm asking them something, and they're like right on it. And they all have
Mhm.
really busy lives. So, I mean, it just like warms my heart. Like, that we just, randomly met in a back chat. And here we are now, like a year and a half later. And, you're definitely part of the crew, and I love you for that. Hold on, let's add somebody. Hey, girl.
Hey girls.
What's up,
Ah!
Hey.
Sassy? It's like old times
I was just about to say
again.
that. It's
It's
like
like
old
old.
times.
I sing better than Duchess. Y'all know that, right?
Oh, it's like a reunion. I miss
I
honestly,
know.
It's
I
a
miss y'all.
reunion.
Girls, this is like old time. I'm feeling nostalgic right now.
Okay.
Jeez.
Hold on, y'all. You guys talk. Let me type in this Houston bread thing so I can give it to her now. You guys go
Okay.
ahead. What's up, Terry P?
Hey girl, I just wanted to hop on we talked earlier. I just wanted to say congratulations. This is content that we need, girl. I cannot wait. I am here for it. Um, I won't be in the chats, but I'll be up, in the clouds. But I will be here. So I'm so happy and so proud of you. And
I'm so
Juicy,
grateful.
Juicy, I miss you, girl. This is
I
like
know
old
I miss y'all don't
times.
understand. I miss y'all so much. They be trying to keep
Yeah.
me up on point, but school is kicking my behind right now.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. How's your
Yeah.
baby?
She's fine. She heard Sassy and she's
Ooh.
like, Mommy, Sassy.
I don't- what up, boo thing? HB, I just sent it. Somebody go get Lady Nika. Where's she at? At the juke joint? Girl, I'm trying to buy you some drinks tonight. Or Langston trying to buy you some drinks tonight. I
That
hope
was
she don't spend all.
sweet. That was
Isn't
sweet of
he?
your man. Langston
I,
is a good dude. He is
He
he
really
funny
really
as
is,
is.
yeah.
hell. He is
Girl, he's
funny
so
as
damn
hell.
funny.
Oh my
Girl.
God, but
Can you
good.
imagine us two together?
Mm-mm.
Girl,
No.
a mess. A
Nope.
mess.
Can't. Nope. Mm-mm. A mess.
The
A whole
Truth Whisperer, thank you for coming in. Long
Okay, so
time
I'm
no
gonna hop
see. Hey,
down.
Stormy.
I'm gonna hop down,
Okay,
but
listen.
great first show. I will
Thank you.
I will email
Yes.
you.
Yes, email me, reach out to me because
We
they
need to
talking
talk.
we
Yeah.
need to talk, honey, because we about to do it right. Okay.
Right.
You
Okay.
already know. Okay,
You know.
smooches.
Okay.
It was definitely
Smooches.
good hearing from you,
Okay, and
Terry P. I
bye,
hope that all is
Juicy.
well.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Terry.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. Yes, Sassy. Oh my
Let
God.
me
I feel
see.
like a proud parent right now.
Oh my gosh, I know. I wish we could hug. Like, oh my gosh. This was
I feel like
girl.
a
People
proud parent.
oh my gosh, y'all, I was sweating, my heart was beating, they couldn't hear me, the sound is scratchy. I'm like, oh Lord, I don't know.
You're gonna work it out. And not
Yeah.
only that, you are able to grasp how to work your StreamYard so fast.
Yes, I know you were a little concerned about that, right? You were like, wait a
Yeah, I
minute
was
now,
like,
you're
oh
trying
my
to do too
God.
much.
Let me send her instructions on how to work this so she know what to do.
Because y'all, I am the worst. Well, I am so not technically inclined. Okay, y'all, I am the worst. Thank you, Demetra. Thanks for shout out to one of my favorite ratchet cousins, Demetra Lit all day. Okay, I did not mention you, but girl, we be getting a kick out of you. Okay, um, yeah. So. I know y'all were like, "Oh Lord, she trying to do too much because she don't know." I'm not technically inclined, you guys. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I just know how to talk. Um, so I don't know what this means, Aunt Deborah. I don't know what that means, Aunt Deborah. My aunt is watching and she's telling me something, but I don't know what that means. But anyway, I did it. It really, I mean, I don't want to like jinx myself, but as long as shout out to the new CCs, it's kind of, you can kind of try to figure it out.
Yeah. And just
No, I'm still
once you have
on. I'm
people
still
helping you,
live.
and
Go ahead.
you'll get the hang of it. But you pretty much grasped it really fast. So
Yeah. Yeah,
you
let's
got the
hope
little
so.
background thing going on. You was doing
Yeah,
the
and let me
video.
show you what
I
I had.
was like,
Girl,
okay,
this is what I was supposed to do when Shush Trish came up, but I couldn't because she was being so sweet. But I thought she was gonna like come up with some bullshit, so I was gonna hit her with the I was gonna hit her. I was gonna hit her, but I didn't hit her. I didn't hit her. One more time. Back up, bitch. But I didn't. I couldn't hit my girl because she was being too
oh my God, you play too much.
play too much. Okay, play
Oh
too
no.
much.
And you should put like a zapping sound.
I know, girl. Now you're doing too much. Okay. Now you do, cause honey, it took me forever just to learn how to do that. Okay, girl, please. I'm up here front and girl. I was like, where do I put this
Oh
shit?
my goodness. That's too funny.
It was too much. It was too much. Well, you gotta click my link. They don't know how we cut up, honey. I know SK privated that live, but us cutting up, that was some of the funniest stuff ever.
Oh. I miss
Uh
them too. I miss them too. I'm just trying to get, stuff situated. But
No, I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what's up. I'm just talking about us just coming up here, cutting up, mocking people. But because we mock like, yeah, we like y'all, we mock like real famous people, so we don't get in any trouble.
Yeah.
So,
It's all
so
fun and
we
games. Nothing.
Ronnie Q said second pic should be a woman shaking with a wig falling off.
You should. And
I
just
will
add the
try.
zapping noise. It will fall into place.
Now I will be hitting you up, okay? You and my homegirl up to figure out how I add the zapping noise, okay? We will definitely try to figure that out. Any questions that you or anything you think I should have told the people about Sassy that I didn't?
Uh, you didn't go into your whole when you did click the links. You pretty much read a person.
You mean read their energy? What do you mean I read a person?
You could say energy if that's what, if
Okay.
that's what you want to go with. Okay, if
I
that's what
was
you want to go with,
I was reading the girls. Do
you wasn't
tell.
reading. No, no, it was like a nice read. Like, come here, my child. How Coco say, come here,
Get
my
into the
love.
receiver. Come, yeah, get into the receiver. Come close, my
Come here,
love.
my
Come
child.
close. Yeah, it was very, yeah, bougie.
Let me
Yeah,
just
yeah,
tap
yeah,
you
yeah.
on your shoulder. That
Yeah.
crown is leaning. You
It's
need to fix
leaning,
it up.
darling.
Let me
I
just
de-
fix you up.
I definitely I came in with a bang. Like if some and you know what's so interesting, God has always had so much grace and mercy on me. If some of those lives were still up, and maybe some that's why sometimes, I'm always like, why this person got me blocked? I ain't never said nothing to them. Hell, they
No,
probably was listening to some of them earlier lives because I came on like my true sassy. I didn't know that people, and this is gonna sound bad, but I really want to say I didn't know people were so sensitive. But really, it was I was coming in kind of hot, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of a part of my personality. Like I'm just like, oh, I differ in opinion from you. I
hmm
grew up where that was a welcomed thing for me to, what's up, period, for me to come, for me to speak my mind, but in a respectful way. And as long as you did that, you were being heard. And what I had to find out over here, well, over there at my cousin's house is that every little thing is can be scrutinized, and people are so used to people coming for their jugular that they're not too keen on people tapping them on the shoulder and kind of adjusting that crown. But I must
yeah,
say that a lot of people have given me a lot of latitude and gotten to know me and say, okay, that's just Sassy style. She doesn't mean anything malicious by it. She's
hmm
just just speaking her truth. So I'm definitely hoping to bring that energy over to my new space where we're not going to always agree. We can't. That's not real. And I want this to be very transparent, authentic, and organic and real. So we're going to
exactly.
disagree, and I welcome the disagreements. But I also read energy. So if you're trying to be antagonistic, I'm going to understand that and I'm going to know
Oh,
it.
trust me, I know. You have bump head with a few.
Yes, if you're going to be divisive, I'm going to know and I'm going to speak on it. But as long as we come over here and again, we can, I could have said something about the Britney Spears thing. I think we were talking about that in the back chat. And
Yeah,
Robin felt one way and I felt another way. And we didn't fall out about it. She was like, oh, I didn't see it your way. And I was like, yeah, in your way might be the truth. It might be, we're just chopping it up about some rich person that we don't even know. There's no need for us. There was no need for us to be, to get sensitive about it or to have any type of resentment. And we've done that for a long time now. And
yeah.
so that's why I know that I can trust you guys and know that you guys not only have my back, but that you're going to tell me the truth, which is really, really important when I'm trying to call somebody a friend. So shout out to you and Robin and all the secret crew members.
Lord have mercy. You gonna
L-
get
Lord have mercy. They back there like, bitch, if you say my name, bitch, if you say my name, say
you
my name,
say
say my
my name.
name.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave you hoes where y'all hoes is at, but I love you hoes. I love you hoes. Snipers, honey. Yes. Pa, 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 pa. Ronnie Q. Okay. Snipers, honey. That's how we roll. Okay. But yeah, you guys would be surprised at the names. That's for sure.
Exactly.
But yeah, we've been at this for a minute, and everybody has remained true to themselves. And like I said, it was just God looking out for me and looking out for us, because we could have got mixed up in a whole different crew. You know what I mean? But we didn't. We found each other. And
Hmm. I'm very
Langston,
thankful
stop
that God
spreading rumors. Stop spreading rumors. What you're not gonna do is come over here trolling your girlfriend. That's what you're not gonna do.
you see, he popped off the live fast too.
Girl, oh, he's gonna, oh, girl, he's gonna, oh, he does that on the phone, so that's just his natural, okay? He,
Oh
girl, that's
Lord.
okay. Let me leave. I'm just kidding. He doesn't do it like that. But yeah, we are very, yeah, yeah. Put us in the Illuminati. We wish we had some Illuminati money, okay?
Exactly. We
But
need that
honey,
dividends. We need a little
girl,
coinage, you
you
know.
look cornage. Look, carnage. Okay, well, I don't know when the first show. I know the first show is going to be about a well-known. Well, I don't know if it's well-known, but it is a at least in the Chicagoland area, a well-known Chicago gangster. I know that's going to be the first show, and I don't know, you guys. I'll obviously schedule it maybe Tuesday or so, I think.
Hmm.
Maybe even Monday, just depending on how my weekend goes. But we'll definitely see. I'll definitely schedule it. I think you guys are going to be intrigued by this young man's story and how it ended, and just a lot of the stuff that's going on in regards to um, internet platforms in the Chicagoland area. Post a little promo. That would be cute. Now, Demetra, I ain't got time. Now, I ain't got time. What time do you plan to go live? Well, I work, so I plan to go live around the same time every day, unless something big is popping off. Because I'm not silly. I do understand that most of my viewers right now are part of the beef sector. So 6, 7 ish, is about the time that I plan to go live. Again, the first live, I do know that it'll be about that. And but Demetra, girl, you asking a lot. Post a little promo.
Looks
It
right.
will be cute, but girl, these promos be keeping me up at night.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Look, she
Is
right
that my
here.
boo? Tell her I said hey.
Say hi, Sassy. Hi.
Hi, what are you doing? Causing havoc?
She's
You must.
going to sleep.
I was about to say, did she just wake up? Because that's not what's going on.
Any other
Not
time she'd
post
be
upload, the
laughing.
way people will know time and get intrigued. Just suggestions because I can't wait. Not post upload. Say that again, Demetra. Don't post the upload or do post the upload. I think she's saying do.
Oh, don't post it as an upload. I think she wants you to do it as a live.
Oh yeah, like I did. Oh, for sure. I will do
Yeah.
that.
Well, I think that's what she's saying. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not talking about Al Capone. We're gonna keep it in this century vibrant low. Actually, this bipolar. No, we're not talking about Al Capone. We're talking about, yeah, this was thank you, period. This is
Oh,
a
that's
recent
period. Hey, period.
hey, period. This is a recent incident. Young black man, very recent incident that I think that you guys will be intrigued about. And like I said, that's gonna be under the underworld, the underground, and the underhanded. Okay, that's when I'll be talking about the gangsters. But when I say about gangsters, unless I just can't find a story, but there's a million and one stories. But unless I can't find a story, then I may do. I didn't mean post. I meant do a quick, like, 1 minute promo. That's what I thought you meant, Demetra. I will. You know what? I think that that'll be cute too. I'll try to work on that this weekend because I think that's really good advice. Yeah, because I already have some things in mind, so I think you might be right, and I'll do that. Like I do have some favorite gangsters that I may want to talk about, but they're not the gangsters that are on everybody's kind of list. Like a Al Capone, they're not maybe as well known unless you're into that thing. So I may do that, but for um the at least the upcoming weeks, we'll be talking about real life stories that you can go click a link and read their story, and not somebody who died 30, 40, 50 years ago, but something
More
that
recent.
happened more recently. Thank you for that.
Okay.
All right, girl. Well, I guess I made it to an hour. Um,
Yes, look at you, Sassy.
I know.
I guess we'll sip some
Somebody
wine
at
in the
my
back.
door.
In the back.
What'd you say?
I said, I guess we'll sip some wine in the back and celebrate.
Girl, okay. Oh my gosh. I am like, gosh. Well, Demetria, I was gonna tell you to come up, but Demetria always talking about, is that old man? What she be calling that old man? Her sugar daddy or her somebody that lived down the street? He didn't knock on the door. Why he be coming over and not announcing himself? That is a no-no. But I guess that's, I can't be all in
I
their
used to
business. I
all
guess
the
they,
stuff.
girl, I'll make up a story quick, okay? Shit ain't even true. I don't even, it could be the Amazon man, right? Telling all the lady business. All right, girl. Well, I'm about to hit y'all with a straight up banger. This is a free copyright song that I found. If it
I'm
is
about
pretty
to
long.
get off.
All right, boo thing. I'll see you
Love
in
you,
the back.
boo.
Back. I love you. Smooches. Talk to you
Okay,
later.
later.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
This was a super banger that I found on a free copyright, and I just really, really loved it. And I wanted to give this particular artist their flowers. It's kind of long, but I'm just giving you guys time to say goodbye and say your last minute words. And if you want to just listen to the end, and then we're out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming in. This was a pretty great first live. Thank you so much for the participation. Thank you guys for everybody that showed up. Thank you for my friends and family and all the good wishes today. And of course, thank you to my man, my boo thing. He's so unbelievably supportive, and I just really, really grateful for having you in my life. So thank you, Langston. We'll be talking as soon as I hang up, and then that's when I'll get the real critiques. Okay, y'all? All right. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll see y'all on these YouTube streets. Thank you.